Hey YouTubers, welcome back. In this episode, I'm going to draw a character I like very much from a recent show, and I'll be talking a little bit about myself so you get to know me. So sit back, relax, get your pen and paper out, and we're going to start this show right now. Okay, where do I begin? From the beginning. I was born in Brooklyn in 1983, and years later, I got into drawing, scribbles here and there. I still remember it was a green scribble on some really techy paper. Mom hung it up on the fridge. And from there, they were noticing I was drawing things that I saw. My father, where he worked at this financial company, where he knew someone that used to get Nintendo Power magazines, and I became a fan of the games after my father bought a Nintendo. He will bring back the magazines, and they had really good artwork back then, and from there I would just draw all the characters: Mario, Link, Samus from Metroid, even the villains. And from there I went from drawing those characters, and then soon enough I went into comic books and started drawing all the villains, all the good guys, protagonists, antagonists, whatever you want to call them. And from there, I got mostly into other art, especially anime. First one, if you really want to count it, was Voltron, and I know a lot of people love that. And went on to other things. And one of my favorites would have to be one that I discovered in the 90s, of course, Dragon Ball Z. And then from there, got into Gundam Wing, learned how to draw the mechs. And then one of my favorite anime characters, Vash the Stampede from Trigun. And then I went into manga. First one I read, which was very adult, was Blade of the Immortal. It was expensive to buy at the time because they had to flip all the images and put English text into it. And then another one I got into, which they at the time didn't have to flip the image, instead it was just put the English text, was GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka. And from there, I started drawing characters the way it was drawn in that manga. And besides that, I have a love of books. Of course, a lot of people love the Harry Potter series. I got into those late, mainly in the mid-2000s. And a few years back, I actually got into reading The Hunger Games after watching the movies. Movies are good. The books hold a different standard, which honestly became a favorite of mine. Let's get into music. I love some of the classics, especially disco era, Motown. Grew up with that with my father. And speaking of classics, I love the old black and white movies. Movies with Cary Grant, Fred Astaire, Humphrey Bogart, the list goes on. Audrey Hepburn, Katharine Hepburn. Okay, and then we'll go into television shows. Well, you see from this picture, Squid Game was a recent favorite. Love the sitcoms. Everybody Loves Raymond, Seinfeld. I've watched a little bit of Grey's Anatomy and Scrubs. Scrubs was really, really good. And let's see, there has been others. I can't really pinpoint which others were my absolute favorites. At the moment, I am also learning how to speak Spanish and Chinese, which you've probably seen in my earlier videos, which very lackluster. I try to incorporate the languages in, but it didn't go good, so instead I'll just draw the pictures, do a little narration here and there. But I am still learning how to speak the languages. It's actually working really well. Almost finished. Let's ink this in. Okay, there you have it. A quick sketch in pencil and finishing pen of the character Kang Se Byuk, and I'm sorry if I butchered the name, or you could just simply call her by her number 067. And I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video. All right? And keep on drawing. Peace.